Yeah, y'all gonna stop coming in my live talking about this Victor dude, bro. We hooping this year. Y'all gonna see.
Hi team, today we have some unfortunate news. As y'all can see on the screen, Jeremy Sochan sustained an injury during Eurobasket. And although this is some pretty bad news, there is a good side to it because this won't impact the Spurs season. The injury was a calf strain, and so the doctors expect him to be healthy by late September. Shout out to Spurs Reporter for this post. But Sochan said, "I'm very disappointed, but due to a calf injury, I unfortunately won't be able to play for Poland at this year's Eurobasket." And I can't find the story, but he did say like he spent a lot of time working on his shot and just his game in general, and I think he also said he would be good to go for the Spurs season. But it's just unfortunate because we wanted to see more of him in Eurobasket. We did see one game, and we'll talk about his stats in a little bit, but I think this is very important because Sochan should not be playing if he has a calf injury. As you know, more likely than not, anytime a player has a calf injury, that could lead to that Achilles tendon being torn or ruptured. We saw it with Dame, we saw it with Tyrese Halliburton, Kevin Durant. So it's just important that he takes this time and rests, gets healthy, and is ready for the season. But he did have a full offseason. I mean, he had a lot of time this offseason to get work in. We saw him with the new jump shot. So although he is injured, I mean, it's not the worst injury and it's not the worst timing because he still will be ready to play in October. Ultimately, this is really nothing to sweat. And shout out to this user right here for the post. But Jeremy Sochan in his first exhibition game for Poland before Eurobasket, stats based on broadcast info: 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, and 3 turnovers. Obviously, this isn't the best stat line to have, but we all know the type of the player Sochan is. He's not going to drop 30 points a night. He's going to get on the floor and do dirty work, play defense. And they say down here he was active on both sides of the floor, forced a few plays for himself that caused turnovers. Which, I mean, if he's playing for Poland, I mean, I don't mind him trying to make some plays for himself. He doesn't really get that opportunity on the Spurs, so use this time to try and grow your game a little bit. So I'm not mad at those 3 turnovers. I actually didn't watch this game. If y'all did, let me know anything that I should know about that game. And they say down here, fun fact, he shot his lone free throw two-handed, so he wasn't using the one-hand free throw. I'm not surprised about that. I mean, seeing his new form, I'm guessing there is going to be some changes in his methods. In this game, he actually didn't attempt a 3. I saw the stat line somewhere else, and so I was looking to see if he made any 3s. Unfortunately, he didn't, but hopefully we will see him take at least 1 3 a game next season. So another thing I wanted to talk to y'all about, shout out playoff Spurs for this post. Jeremy Sochan is currently eligible for a rookie contract extension. How much is he worth? And so with Jeremy Sochan's rookie contract coming to an end, these are some talks we're going to have about Sochan. And although I don't think that he's worth nothing, but at the same time, I don't think he is a max player. And so there is going to be a fine line to walk with this contract negotiation. I don't think the Spurs have any room to overpay for a player like Sochan, but I do think he is worth a good amount of your money. I mean, he sets the tone, he's a point of attack defender, and he's a good complementary piece to this team. And so it's going to be interesting to see what the Spurs are going to be willing to pay him, but I think we should go ahead and take a look at these players and see their contracts, and so we can kind of compare and see what we will be comfortable with giving Sochan. Obviously, I am not the GM. This is just my personal preference or opinion. Y'all leave down below in the comment section what y'all think he should get. And don't be saying nothing crazy like 15 mil for 3 years or something. That would be crazy. So starting at the top, you have the top paid players. I don't think he'll be getting paid anything above 30 million. I don't even think he'll be getting paid anywhere close to the mid-20s. Looking at these players, I don't think he'll be in this range from 40 to 60. You got Devin Vassell in here getting paid 27 million a year. And I think the Devin Vassell contract is an interesting one. I mean, he could possibly be moved for the simple fact that 27 mil is kind of a lot of money. I mean, it's no amount of money that you can pay to a bench player. And so I think it's going to be interesting to see how Devin Vassell responds this season, having a whole offseason and proving he's worth this money. Because if we're getting what we got last season, I don't think 27 million is worth what we got last season. Wow, he gets paid more than DeMar DeRozan, only 24, 25 mil. That's a steal for DeRozan. And then so here's where I think you will be getting in the Sochan range right here. As you can see, Keldon Johnson's also down here. Zach Collins getting paid 18 mil, man. That Shout out Zach Collins, man. That's all I got to say. And as you can see, these are nice complementary role players, except for Zach Collins. I mean, all of these players are really solid. Harrison Barnes getting paid 19 mil. He's going to come off the books. And I hope he would be willing to take a smaller bag or a smaller deal. But I don't know about paying Harrison Barnes 19 mil again. So he'll be off the books. You got Kelly Olynyk making 13 mil. He'll be off the books. For the money Herb Jones is making, the production he provides, man, that is a great contract. I think if you're lucky, you can get Sochan on a deal for like 13 mil. But realistically, I would say his contract is probably going to be between 15 to 19 million. I don't think he'll quite crack that 20 million range, but he's for sure going to be between 15 and 19 million in my opinion. Maybe the Spurs could work some magic, get him for like 13 mil, and I think that would be a really good deal. Give him that Herb Jones bag, but I don't think you give him 20 mil just yet, especially if you want to hold on to Keldon Johnson and kind of double down on this contract. I think that's a fair amount of money for Keldon Johnson. The only real sus contract I would say, or one that's a little questionable right now, is Devin Vassell. And I don't want to come on here and just talk down on Devin Vassell. We know he had a down year, but this season is going to be a make or break for me with Devin Vassell. I just need to see him live up to this contract because, like I said, 27 million is not bench player money. We need him to be a starting quality player. We need a real good year out of him. But I mean, even at that, like you look at some of the players that are making the same amount of money as him, and Devin Vassell is as good or even better than some of these players. I would take Devin Vassell over Andrew Wiggins. Derek White is better than Devin Vassell. I don't know about RJ Barrett. I really don't watch him at all. Anthony Simons, we're about to see him with Boston. I don't think he's better than Devin Vassell, especially when Devin Vassell is playing up to his caliber, but I guess we will see. I got Vassell over Rozier, Tobias Harris, John Collins, Draymond Green. Him and Draymond Green just have totally different roles, so I wouldn't even compare them. Trey Murphy or Devin Vassell's a tough one. Right now, I'd probably give it to Trey Murphy, and so it could really go either way with Vassell. All I'm saying is I want to see him live up to the 27 mil, and I say that because I know he is capable, so I'm looking for a good season out of him. But y'all let me know y'all's thoughts on this contract situation. Like I said, 15 through 19 mil is what I'd be thinking about Sochan, preferably closer to the 15, 16 mil range. But y'all leave down below in the comment section y'all's thoughts. Be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to Spurs Spotlight. Turn on post notifications. It has been your boy Chris, and I'll catch y'all later. I'm out.